Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. So I would like to first introduce why I'm conducting this program. I have a strong feeling that the teaching community are being neglected by the society. So in a world that often overlooks the immense contribution of educators from the hallowed halls of school to the revered corridors of universities, these educators play a pivotal role in nurturing the intellect and potential of individuals who go on to become leaders, innovators, and contributors. These are the product of the teachers. But the world appreciates and acknowledges the product of education only. So it is high time to turn the spotlight on those who tirelessly toil behind the scenes, the dedicated academicians, the faculty members, the teachers. We believe that by bringing their stories to the forefront, we can inspire a newfound appreciation for the invaluable role they play in shaping the minds of the futures. To embark on mission, to amplify the voices and recognize the accomplishment of academicians, I have picked from around the world 6 high-profile academicians to have a panel discussion on the burning topic of the time, the future of mathematics in the era of AI. So ladies and gentlemen, distinguished visitors and other math lovers, let me introduce you to our guest of today's panel discussion. But before I do so, let me introduce myself. I'm the host of the program, Dr. Reyaz Ahmad, a math faculty member at Skyline University College in Sharjah. And our distinguished panelist, the first one, I'm just going to mention the name as it appears in the flyer. I will be just introducing the name at this point of time. When I will call them to ask the question, at that time, they will be allowed to introduce themselves in detail. So that on the number 1, I will call upon the Professor Farooq Rahman. He is affiliated to one of the distinguished university in Kolkata, Jadavpur University. It is famous not only in Kolkata, it is all over India, and it will not be less if I say it is all over the world. So Dr. Farooq Rahman, could you please wave your hand to, please wave your hand, Dr. Farooq. Dr. Farooq Rahman. So welcome Dr. Farooq Rahman. You will be given chance to talk about yourself. So the next is Dr. Salman. He is assistant professor in German University of Cairo. So welcome Dr. Salman in our program. So could you please just wave your hand to let our audience know.
Hello. Thank you for having me.
Then we come to the next, my friend Muhammad Farooq. He is in Abu Dhabi. He is cooperating me in always, all the time. So Muhammad Farooq, he is a professor assistant professor in Abu Dhabi University. So welcome to you, Professor, in my program. Next, I would like to bring here Muhammad Tariq. He's from India. He's also, I recently become friend. At the moment, he is a high school teacher in Istanbul, and he is having earned a lot of name and fame over there. So I thought it would be genuine to call upon him and share his experience through this program. So welcome, Muhammad Tariq, to our program.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much.
The next one, Dr. Sayyida Binish Zahra. She is in Dubai. She is working in Dubai as assistant professor. She is PhD in AI. So welcome to you, Dr. Binish. Once again, wave your hand. And at the end, I would like to call upon my colleague in SUSC, Skyline University, a very famous in Skyline University. He has recently been given award. He's improving his career every day. I can say, rather to say minute by minute. So I would like to welcome Dr. Muhammad Adnan Khan. Welcome to you, doctors. So after this, I would like to explain the format of my program. it will go like this, that 40 minutes I will be dedicating to the answer question session from our guest. And after that, 20 minutes I will allow our audience to ask question, because they are the one who will be trying to get benefit of it. I will give them time. And after that, I will give my concluding remarks, and then the program will begin after that. So let us, without any delay, let us begin our program. And to begin with, I have reversed the order. As I mentioned, the panelist, I will reverse the order and start with the quotation, the female first. So I will be calling first, giving chance first to our female participant, and I will first like her to give her a brief descriptions of herself, and then I will ask her question after that. So Dr. Binesh, over to you. Plus talk about, give a brief description of yours, and the question I will put you immediately after that, because by explaining you might forget the question. So over to you. Just give a brief description of yours.
Thank you so much. Greetings to everyone present here. Yeah, sure. Greetings to everyone present here. My name is Dr. Sayyada Binizara, and I'm truly delighted to be part of this esteemed panel on future of mathematics in the era of AI. My journey in computer sciences as a specialized in artificial intelligence has been marked by more than 10 years. I am an active researcher and a professional in the field of data science. I have made significant contribution to the field of AI through a total of 30 publications with a span both national and international platforms. My research encompasses various aspects of computer science with a specific focus on artificial intelligence domain. In a leadership capacity, I have successfully overseen several artificial intelligence-based projects, including but not limited to heart disease and liver disease predictions, handwritten recognition, stock prediction, AI health engine, and sensor-based data collection and analysis. Right. Over the course of my career, I have gained numerous certificates of recognition, including certificates of appreciation and certificate of participation. These honors emphasizes my intense dedication to attending excellence and focusing innovation on the field of artificial intelligence. I am currently associated with the Global Business Studies located in Dubai, UAE. I hold the position of editorial board member of 2 journals, and I am eager to share insight and engage in meaningful conversation with all my esteemed co-panelists. Thank you.
Very good, very good. So all of your education and concentration is in AI. So it is relevant for me to ask you a question from AI only. So my question to you is going to be, you have brought many changes in other department, other industry, other area, but I'm going to be specific to you about education. So my question goes, how is AI transforming the future of education according to you? Over to you, Dr. Binesh.
In the digital age, I'm audible. Yes. In the digital age, artificial intelligence is revolutionizing and virtually every sector of our economy, from healthcare to finance, from manufacturing to entertainment. AI is enhancing efficiency, accuracy, and innovation. However, one of the most profound impact of artificial intelligence is being felt in education industry, where it is reshaping the way we teach and learn. We all know that education is a fundamental pillar in our society. Throughout the history, it has been the means through which future generations acquire knowledge and skills to thrive in an ever-evolving world. However, the world is changing at rising pace, and education must also adapt. Artificial intelligence has become one of the most powerful tools in the shaping of the future of education. AI is defined as ability of machines to simulate human intelligence and learn from experiences. In the education context, this means that the machines can assist students in learning in a more efficient and obviously personally. Let me explain this step by step. AI enables the creation of highly personalized learning experiences. With the help of machine learning algorithms, educational platforms can analyze students' performance and tailor them to their individual needs. This means that students can learn at their own pace, focusing on their strengths and obviously weaknesses, ultimately leading to improved comprehension and retention.
Assalamu
AI-powered
alaikum.
chatbots and virtual tutors also provide students with instant feedback and obviously assistance. This personalized approach promotes engagement and helps to keep students on track. Educational institutes generate vast amount of data from student performances, matrices to administrative operations. AI can process and analyze this data in real time, providing valuable insights for educators and administrators. By identifying trends and patterns, AI helps schools and colleges make data-driven decisions to improve curriculum design, resource allocation, and student support services. For example, predictive analysis can help identify students who may be at risk of falling behind and allow educators to intervene early, offering targeted assistance to ensure student success. AI algorithms analyze historical data to predict student performance and identify students who may be at the risk of falling behind. Early interventions and strategies can be implemented by support these students and improve overall success rate. So, by doing this, we have actually used data-driven decisions to improve overall learning outcomes because we have so much concern about our course learning outcomes.
So,
AI tools
sorry to interfere,
can
Doctor.
assist educators.
Doctor,
Yeah.
sorry to. So you have mentioned so many things that will be changed due to implementation of AI. So could you be just
Yes.
specific how it will be very much different from the existing education system? Just point out those things one by one. Just name them.
Okay. AI is actually profoundly transforming the education industry, making learning more personalized,
Very good.
data-driven, accessible, and efficient. By
Very
leveraging the power of AI, we can create a more inclusive, adaptable, and globally connected educational ecosystem. As AI continues to evolve, the possibilities for the educational industries are boundless, and the potential to empower students and educators is timeless. The future of education is there, and it's intelligent because of artificial intelligence, in my point of view. Thank you.
Very good. Very good. Very good. So yeah, you have already pointed out, doctor has pointed very nicely. He put her point about the topic that how the AI is going to be bring a change in the or transformation in the education system. She has pointed out one of the most important thing which every nation aspire to, which is called freedom. Freedom is the most sought after things. So students were not given freedom so far. Okay, so they were given the core and curriculums that the university decides. They were learning according to what the curriculum the boards are deciding. But now they are getting freedom. They will choose the course, okay, according to their requirement. So the freedom is going, which will help them to become an independent learner. Very nice, very good, Dr. Binish. So now I will be just moving forward to continue with the AI questions, and it's going to be that you have already taken some part. Dr. Benis has already taken. Now my next question is going to be Dr. Adnan. But before I ask you question, Dr. Adnan, just give a brief precise introduction, okay, about your achievements from the PhDs, how many students you have guided, how many papers you have published, okay, mention these, which is to be highlighted. So over to Dr. Adnan.
Yeah, assalamu alaikum to everyone. Currently, I'm a senior member of IEEE and currently working as associate professor at the School of Computing, Skyline University College, Sharjah, UAE. I completed my PhD from Isa University, Islamabad, Pakistan, with a scholarship awarded from the Higher Education Commission, Islamabad, Pakistan, in 2016. I also completed my MPhil and PhD and BS degree from the International Islamic University, Islamabad, Pakistan, achieved with the scholarship award from the Punjab Information Technology Board, Government of Punjab, Pakistan, in 2010 and 2007, respectively. And before joining the Skyline University, I worked in various academic and industrial roles in UAE and Republic of Korea. With over 15 and a half years of experience, I have been teaching graduate and undergraduate students in computer science as well as in engineering discipline as well. I have successfully supervised 11 PhD students, 40 plus MPhil students, and 70 plus undergraduate students. Currently, I am guiding 5 PhD scholars and 4 MPhil scholars. I have published more than 250 research articles with a cumulative JCR impact factor exceeding 700 in reputed international journals and conferences as well. And my research interest primarily includes machine learning, artificial intelligence, deep learning, computational intelligence, image processing and medical diagnosis, application of the computational intelligence. And my name is also listed among the top 2% of the scientists in the world. Thanks,
Very
sir.
good, doctor. That disease modeling
Great.
is now one of the most important thing the whole world is looking after, because the biology and the human physiology have been neglected long time, and corona has given a way to think about this. So mathematics is helping in making a mathematical modeling of disease. So you are working on this. You are not only doing good for yourself, you are going to give a lot of things to the whole world. So good luck to you in this regard. So now I will be putting a question which is relevant for you at this point of time. So some of the part already Dr. Binish has mentioned, and you will be taking it forward. My question to you is, Doctor, how can AI be effectively integrated into educational systems to enhance learning experience? So just try to be specific from your machine learning perspective you can include. Okay, so over to you, sir.
Yeah, I try to explain with the help of examples where the AI is embedded as well in our education system as well.
Okay, very good.
Actually, integrated AI into education systems hold the potential to significantly enhance learning experiences. Artificial intelligence impact is evident in personalized learning, as Dr. Binish already explained, where it analyzes individual patterns and tailored content to suit each student's pace and style. Like, just I give a 2 examples, later on I will explain. Khan Academy and Dreambox are both prominent education platforms to leverage artificial intelligence to enhance the learning experiences, but they differ in their approaches and focus, which I explain later on. As I explained, the adaptive learning platform driven by AI dynamically adjust content difficulty based on student performance, ensuring appropriate challenges and fostering continuous improvement, like Dreambox and the Newton leverage, which I explain later, tied to tailor content, automated assessment and feedback streamlining grading process, as Dr. Binish discussed earlier, an intelligent tutoring system available 24/7, offer traditional support, answering questions and guiding students through complex concepts, predicting, analyzing, identify at-risk students, enabling early intervention, as Dr. Binish explained before. Okay, AI algorithm assist to curriculum design, recommend resources, and facilitate collaborative learning platform, fostering social connection among students, professional development for educators, and also support by artificial intelligence, insight into teaching methods and relevant training materials. Especially if we're talking about the language learning applications like Duolingo, one of the applications which use the NLP, natural language processing, for interactive learning, and collaborative platforms such as the Microsoft Teams facilitate group project discussion like this one. Before concluding my answer, I would like to explain few terms which I used in my answer with more detail, like personalized learning, and I give few examples like a Khan Academy and the Dreambox, how they incorporate the artificial intelligence in their approaches, and then adaptive learning platform, Dreambox and Newton, virtual and augment reality tools, Duolingo language learning model, collaborative learning platform. Personalized learning, as I mentioned that, Khan Academy and Dreambox are both prominent educational platforms that leverage AI to enhance the learning experience, but they differ in their approaches and focus. Before explaining how AI play a role in education system for each platform, like in Khan Educational Academy and Dreambox, I would like to provide a brief introduction about both. Just in Khan Academy actually is a non-profit, online educational platform known for its extensive library for free institutional videos and practice exercise spanning various subjects, including math, science, humanities. And Dreambox is an adaptive learning platform specializing in mathematics education for the students in kindergarten through 8th grade. And utilizing artificial intelligence and adaptive learning technologies, Dreambox delivers personalized math learning tailored to individual student performance in real time. Now, the question is how AI play a role in education system for each these platforms. If we're talking about the Khan Academy, use AI to create personalized learning pathways for students. The platform offers a wide range of video lessons, practical exercise, and assessment across various subjects. The AI adapts to individual student progress, adjusting the difficulty and type of content based on their performance. The adaptive practice feature incorporates AI algorithm to tailor exercise to each student's skill level, because we know that each student's skill level is different. It's not a uniform. Similarly, the system continues analyze responses, identifies area of the strengths and weaknesses, and provide targeted practice questions accordingly. And in Khan Academy, AI generate data-driven insight for both students and educators. It tracks student performance, time spent on each topic, and providing valuable information to help educators understand individual needs and tailor instructions. If we're talking about the Dreambox, actually Dreambox also utilize AI-driven adaptive learning algorithm to analyze individual student performance and learning styles. Dreambox provide a real-time feedback to students, incorporating AI algorithms that identify misconception and other offer explanation of those misconceptions. This feature helps students understand and correct mistake immediately. The AI in Dreambox recommends and adjusts the difficulty of the interactive math lesson, because as I mentioned before, this is only particular to the math Dreambox. But if you're talking about the Khan Academy, that is deal with various subjects like science, math as well. So this ensures the content remain challenging yet.
Doctor, what you spoke about these two. So think I'm the owner and I know AI very, very well. Okay. So I alone can do everything with the help of AI. Okay, yeah. For example, one person will be running the whole university or school because he knows how to design curriculum. He knows how to provide, because he can be able to manage. He will give the command, actual prompt, and he will get everything done. So apart from all the advantages, there are. Do you think is there any something to concern about? Just in one line, you say it about.
Just in conclusion, just I say that artificial intelligence is demonstrating its transformative potential, highlight the need for a balanced integration that combines AI-based technology advancement with the human touch in education.
Okay.
And ethically consideration and accessibility must be prioritized in AI integration. It requires ongoing collaboration between educators, developers, and policymakers for a balanced and effective education environment.
Very good, very good. Yeah, well, last me pointed out the very important thing, which is about the ethics. Photo math, student can use the photo and then get the answer done, and he will write the assignment, everything. So there is ethical things which is very important. Okay, this was the case when the language people were suffering. Okay, language people were suffering from the beginning, and they were a huge hue and cry about that, how to these people are cheating and this and that, to accept or not accept. All this was going, but came to the mathematics, it is again in the similar way, and the people are just some people are accepting, some people are not agreeing to accept this one. So this will continue, but in the meantime, I would like to go ahead and I would like to explore something more about this. So now all these will understand what the two panelists mentioned. I think it has been practiced and failed and done and experienced by one of our school teacher, Muhammad Tariq. He has been using this, okay, doing this, experiencing this, all of these things. So I am going to ask a question related to what we have arrived at after the two panelist observations. So now, Muhammad Tariq, please, over to you. Just give your brief description of you, okay? And then I will ask you the question. Try to be brief, brother.
Good evening, everybody. My name is Muhammad Tariq. I'm a math teacher as well as the HOD, Head of Mathematics Department in Harvard International School located in Turkey. And before coming to Turkey, I was in Saudi Arabia. I did there 10 years, and I was also the teacher as well as the head of department, I think till 10 years. So I have not done the PhD. I've done my master in computer science, but teaching calculus is my passion.
Okay.
As you can say, I have 24 hours. So my 15 hours goes to the calculus only. So I will just give you the practical because these two doctors explain about the AI. Okay. So
So
this
as
is
you
mine. So
understand-
I have taught a lot of students all over the world, and I have 15 years of experience teaching calculus.
Hmm.
Okay. Right now I'm in Turkey, and I think that when the AI is introduced, right? When the AI is introduced, we can get the benefit from the AI. With the practical example, I can show you.
Okay.
When you see the practical example, then you will say. So what is your question first? You ask me so that I can just
So
explain
my
everything.
question to you is here, what are the can AI replace the educational experience according to you? Because you have been teaching before in a different way. Now after the introduction of AI, you are experiencing other way, and you are a strong advocate of using AI. So could you please just try to, you will be the right person to explain the answer of this question. Can AI replace the educational experience?
Yeah, sure. I will tell you the answer, but I said that not fully covered by AI. I can give you the percentage like 40 and 60.
Okay.
60% is means you can say the man touch, and the 40% the advantage of AI.
Very good. So it's
Because first of all, yeah.
Hmm.
First of all, I can say that, okay, AI can enhance our knowledge, but AI cannot do all these things practically. I will show you this example, especially in mathematics.
Correct.
Because here the title is given the future of mathematics in the era of AI, right?
Yes.
Okay, so first we will go back 30 years ago when
Yes,
we were as a student, and we understand at that time AI was not introduced.
correct.
So what type of challenge we faced there at that time?
Yes.
So you can say we don't have the resources. We have just two resources. We have a limited teachers. We have a library. We can go there. We can study, and the teacher also has the same concept.
Yes.
Before AI,
Yes.
we can say we don't have any personalized learnings, right? We don't have a specific teachers. We don't have any graphical resolutions. The teacher always explain. I can give you one example, doctor.
Yes.
For example, when I was a student of grade 12, my teacher told me there is a circle. So we understand only there is a circle, but this generation with AI can see the circle where this circle is going on.
Yes.
This is very important. And you know what? I have written a lot of points, what AI has given. But first of all, I want to tell you what problem I faced when there was no AI, when I was a student.
Correct.
So for example, you can say the limited resources. The first point is limited resources. We can say we have just two resources, as I told you, the library, and we have some teachers. Okay. We don't have much more, institutions. Now with AI, you can find a lot of, the tutors available 24/7 hours, right?
Yes, correct.
And whenever you have a specific question, instantly you can find the answer.
Correct.
And the second thing is that at that time, the graphical approach was not there. For as a teacher, as a calculus teacher, what we learn from the AI, that the AI has given me the graphical approach. And I can give you, and I can prove it, because we have, mashallah, and I'm very happy to be the part of this family, because I have seen many PhD holder doctors. I really appreciate to all. Dr. Syeda explained a lot of, and Muhammad Adnan, so amazing. I learned a lot. I have not done my PhD, so I cannot tell you a lot of things. But in the practically, if anyone has the questions, and we will learn or we will share something. So with the graphical approach, that nowadays, the problem that student understand everything in an analytical base. I want to change the pattern. I said to all my students, come to the graphical approach.
Correct.
If you come to the graphical approach, you know what will happen? You will not use a lot of times, and you will see everything. And the problem that when our student is grade, for example, grade 4 student, and someone is going to solve a linear equation, x plus 4 is equal to 6. The teacher at that time, they always ask me, what is the value of x? X is equal to 2. But me as a teacher with AI, I can tell you 15 points.
Correct. Right. You are
Only x is equal to 2. What x is equal to 2? The question that student understand everything. But if you ask me what is the real role of this one, what the importance of this one, they know how to find the differentiation, but actually, what is the real role of
Dr. Tariq?
they do about it?
Sorry to interrupt you. Problem where what? Previously the question were not asked properly. Like if someone asks x equal to 2, he has to mention he want in the 1 dimension or 2 dimension or 3 dimensions. So at that time the questions were not clear. So students were not going to that
Can
one.
you please repeat again?
But now what is happening?
Please repeat again.
The AI is giving all options. Okay, go ahead. I just pointed out. Go ahead. Go ahead, brother. Go ahead.
Sir, can you please repeat again, because there was lagging here, so I cannot.
I was saying like,
explain again, please.
the question were previously not explained very for x equal to 2 is an equation. Now you are trying to take it in which dimension? Are you going to take in linear dimension? Are you going to take in the 2 dimension? Are you going to take in 3 dimensions? So that's why the students were not explained in a way, because that time was not the level. But now AI is giving everything. Okay, go ahead. I understood you.
Exactly. And the problem that, this is our responsibility to explain everything about this one.
Very good. Very good.
The point we have to give the connections. If,
Yes,
for example, if I have x is equal to 2, I can right now tell you 15 point comes from with this one. So a student knows, and sometimes students are not serious what the teacher is explaining. And that is the reason I
Please unmute. Okay, I did it. Go ahead. Go ahead, brother.
Okay. So my question is, for example, like x is equal to 2, the teacher with AI can now explain everything. Like I can tell you what is the meaning of x is equal to 2. You can say this is the vertical line.
Correct.
When x is equal to 2, you can say x is equal to, this is the intercepts.
Correct.
Understand? You can say what is the difference between the zeros and the linear factor. The student doesn't know about it.
Correct.
So the graphical approach, when you solve, you have to use a graphical approach. And like Dr. Ahmad told us about, we use the Khan Academy. This is the very personalized system. Students are getting a lot of things. We use the graphical approach like mathway.com.
Yes. Yes.
So if you integrate some technology using with AI with your educational system, it will give you a positive impact. Right?
Correct.
And students will understand. My main question is, if you are just dealing with one question, and I can prove the whole calculus with one question only.
Correct. Right.
With one question. And I'm sure when you solve any question with the linear, analytical method, maybe you will confuse. My one question from all of you, simple questions. Sometimes we see that the student doesn't understand the concept. My question is why? Why they don't understand? We always focus about 20%, 30%, 40%, but those 40% students, those didn't get the concept very well. What about them? How will you give the remedial classes for them? How will you give this extra time for them? So this is the point, that their foundation level is not strong.
Correct. You are.
And that is why, for example, a teacher who is teaching in grade 9, he explained about a linear equation or the quadratic equation when the factorization is not possible. For example, and you are going to solve this question like a quadratic formula. So students only know how to solve this one, but they don't know what is the actual meaning of this one. So when you move to grade 12 at the college level, and when you have a question is given, for example, y is equal to x square, y is equal to under root x square plus x plus 1. Now you say, as a student, sir, I don't understand.
Correct.
The problem here is student at the grade 9, if the teacher explained at that time, sir, this question is very important, and why I'm going to tell you this one. Students solve a lot of question of differentiation, but they don't know what is the use of derivative in the real world.
Yes, correct.
So
you are very right. Actually, doctor,
my main
out,
yes. AI, what I learned from AI is that AI has given me the concept of mathway.
Correct.
And one very important personalized learning that I always use, and I just give this idea to everybody, use like iexcel.com.
Yes, okay.
In iExcel is the personalized learnings where the student, for example, what is your gap?
Yes.
Like, and there are some, you can say that back, not 100% we can take the help from the AI.
Correct.
We cannot. Even if you are, and your foundation is so strong, 1 million times I have seen when I give any question to ChatGPT, he didn't tell me the answer correctly. So we have to make the module of this one.
Very good, very good, very good,
Doctor,
brother. Very good. You have pointed out very serious things like the introduction of graph. And you have said it's very nice up to grade 11 and 12. But
Doctor,
yeah.
just I need just 2 minutes only.
Yeah, okay, continue.
Yeah, just 2 minutes. And then I can explain you, because the graphical approach is a very important. I am not saying that don't go on the analytical method. You have to go on, but the graphical approach is very important. For example, I have a very simple question. Doctor, y is equal to under root 1 minus x squared, for example. And I can give you the basic idea how to draw the graph.
Correct.
Okay. Now, only from this question, and this is just an example. From this example, I will finish the whole calculus.
Yes, you can.
You
It's
know
only the
concept of
eyes,
function in the graphical
and
approach.
perception that you use. You can be able to do it. No doubt.
Exactly.
But
Means I save my time. You are telling me how to find the critical point, how will you find the concavity. But in the graph, no need.
Very
And the
good.
student will understand a lot of things.
Very good. Very
Thank
good.
you so much, doctor.
Very good. Very good. You have pointed many things, but brother, there is one thing like now you cannot explain everything in graph, because how you will explain the student the helix. The helix is the graph with the student will not be able to understand because it is changing with respect to time. So there are something which is not explained to the student all the time. When they will come forward, they will be able to understand it. At the level of curriculum, we should try to be there. But most welcome that what you have pointed out is really great. But not everything can be explained through the graph. Because otherwise, if there were such a problem, which can only be usable by graph, there are so many complicated functions. As many functions we know, more than billions of that, we don't know how to solve them. So for all those functions, the graph will be not needed, not desired to. We are trying to stick to our level where the student can understand. So you are very right from that perspective, and you are most welcome. And you have given a really very good example. So yeah, appreciate to you. And the AI is really answering these questions. There is no doubt about this one. But we have to take what we need at a particular point of time. So you cannot use all the domain for square root functions. You have to restrict the domain for everything. So it's the case of restriction of what to teach, what not to teach. So you are very good, brother. You want to? I will give you another chance to. You want to say something? Okay.
Yes, but I want to give the answer of this question. What you said. Just 1 minute only.
Okay.
You are saying, you are right that not every question has been solved by the graphical. You are right. But I can give you, when you solve the question with analytical and the graphical approach, 70% question has been solved. I have done my practical way. Not too much complicated, because I am telling my experience only from grade 1 to grade 12 with the university level.
You are very right. You are very right. If the student understands quadratic function shape, he will immediately find the vertex.
Forget about the quadratic equation
without using calculus.
If doctor, we discuss about the functions, we have at least from grade 1 to grade 12, I think 15 functions.
Correct. Very, very good. So you have pointed out many things, brother. Your experience says that you have dedication to teach the students and want to go beyond. So I'm sure that your students will be very, very happy with you, because this passion is missing in many teachers. You know, the teachers teach when a teacher teaches, I think he learns more than he teaches to the student. This is my experience, that you learn more than you teach the students. So every single day you are learning more, as you have already also accepted. So this was a fantastic answer from Tariq, Dr. Tariq. Now the question is here, everything is for our life. Like AI doing what? Trying to human life better. Whatever scientists, whatever educationists, whatever anyone is doing, just to better the life of the human being. Life of the human being means in everyday life, how his life is going to become easier and better. Okay, so that is the main option for everyone. Now you see that previously the people were dying and very at the before 60. Now the people's death age is increased because of the too many good medications and all that. So human beings are trying to help in the human being in many ways. So now I'm going to call upon Dr. Muhammad Farooq. Before I ask him question, you please give a brief description, Dr. Muhammad Farooq.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. Good evening to all of you. Very nice discussion, and I have got many good points as well. My name is Mohammad Farooq. I'm working as a senior math instructor at Abu Dhabi University in the mathematics department.
Dr. Salman, don't be impatient, okay? I will going to call everyone, okay? But in the serial order, inshallah, you will be happy to see this one. So over to Dr. Farooq.
Thank you very much, sir. So I just recently finished my PhD. Actually, I don't get my certificate right now. I got my PhD from University of Technology, Malaysia, and very new in the field of research. And personally, I use a lot of help during my PhD thesis as well. But it's not the unethical thing, because nowadays the anti-AI softwares are very working in a very in a good way. So you have to reduce your AI percentage as well in your even thesis and research as well. Before my PhD, I got my computer science degree as well, and I got my master degree as well in mathematics. So means I make a connection between mathematics and computer science, and then now I did my PhD as well. So this is my brief introduction. I have completed my 20 years of teaching this year.
So as you mentioned that you have taken help from the AI, and it has been helping you in education as well in doing PhD. MashaAllah, it's great. So it is very pertinent to ask you the question that how does AI affect our everyday lives in education?
Actually, this is not a new thing. AI is, using, I think it's before 10, 12 years, AI was there.
2013. Yes.
Yeah, because when I joined here in my university at Abu Dhabi University, and before also when I also spent 5 years in Muscat. I was there in the university as well. So we were using already some learning platform. For example, we when I was there in Muscat University there in Oman in 2011, we were using a McGraw-Hill platform. It's called Alex. Alex basically is a personalized learning where Alex quite helped you. For example, if you go through the on this platform, so the Alex has a capacity to recognize the level of the students, and then he basically suggested you the practice exercises or the level of the as per your level of the students. It will give you the questions and other stuff. Then when I came here, so in 2015, so we used the Pearson, and in Pearson right now we are using the one other platform called Study Plan. Study Plan is also same like works as Alex. So means the student can go through you can say the diagnostic test, and then it will put by itself just for the help of AI. It gives some testing question, and then it gives the level of the student. So these are very good tools which we are using long time back. What I have observed this is my personal opinion. Now the AI basically is it is a free access now. That's why is a big you can say the noise of AI in this in this era. The AI was already existing before. A lot of companies are using in their softwares. For example, you mentioned Photomath. Photomath is working as an AI. Before there's one more very good tool in mathematics. It's called Symbol Lab. So the students are when I joined here, students were using this Symbol Lab before me, and I was surprised how they're getting the answer with the steps as well. So one of the students told me, we are using Symbol Lab, don't worry. So this is our basic resource. But of course, you cannot deny the role of human interaction. There are some jobs who are on threat with the AI, but in field of education, the replacement of the you can say human resource is not you cannot deny it. For example, we have to inspire the students' inspiration, motivation. emotional intelligence. These things cannot come by the AI. So yeah, means the one of the things which already discussed with the impact of AI on the education is personalized learning. Yeah, as I mentioned already. Similarly, means now you have the ability to evaluate and analyze big data with the help of AI, which was not possible before. Now you can, for example, let's say as per our tools which are using in our maths courses, for example, study plan or Alex as well. So you can analyze this data now with the AI. It's really, I mean, this AI gives us very good thing, means for the purpose of analysis. And similarly, one more thing which I have to mention here, means these tools which I'm using AI, immediate feedback. This is very important. Means, for example, when as what Tariq Siddiqui has mentioned, calculus questions, for example, differentiation or integration. So, for example, on study plan, this AI platform, so it has the immediate feedback. The student put the answer, immediately they give us it's wrong or right, and then suggest some examples or some related websites to make the concept more clear. So this immediate feedback also make a difference in the understanding and study of the education of the student as well. So many aspects are there. There are advantages and disadvantages. For example, as I said, there are some jobs which are on thread, which is basically developers. Programming is now done by AI very, very nicely. Means this is one of the area which I'm feeling that in the future maybe it will be replaced by these AI tools. Before it was manpower, I mean, involved there, but I think the developing or reprogramming, the writing the codes, maybe they'll not need more people in that area, because AI is not doing this this job very, very you can say with perfection and in a very less time. So I think these are some things, some you can say changes in the education which we can feel that.
Very good, Doctor. You have pointed out many important things. The thing is that so far, if you go to take any AI tools, it will cost you minimum $20 per month.
Exactly, yeah.
Minimum $20 per month. So again, there is a big question how everybody is going to have this one. This is a real question. I think the time will answer to this one because previously in the beginning, in India, the internet connection was very costly. Now it is very, very cheaper. Maybe it can happen at the time. Time will say this one. So there is an issue that is it going to reach to everyone? Is AI? These are the concern. That's very relevant that we must have to think. We are talking about at this level we can buy and use. Okay, every student can do this one? And if the student do this, why he will come to ask you the questions if he's getting answer? So one of the student last semester I was teaching, he's a very smart student, and when I'm teaching in the class, majority of the students doesn't understand, so I need to repeat time and again. So he once came and told me, Doctor, I become bored because you are explaining twice and thrice. So I become bored. I understand the things very fast. So what do you suggest to me? So the same thing will happen if the your teacher is going to teach and he has the access to these AI tools. He will give the answer immediately without understanding what's going on. The human touch, he will not care of. He will just answer the question. So these are the issues that need to be dealt with. We will be thinking about that. But now, after listening all these, we have at least come to the point. We have already know the advantages of AI. We are also trying to find out some of the disadvantages of AI. But we want to be specific how it is going to affect math learning, teaching and learning process. I will be giving the chance to answer to a long time waiting Professor Dr. Salman. Dr. Salman? Okay, so yeah. So Doctor, could you please just introduce yourself before I ask you the question? talk about
I
your
got the,
achievements.
all right.
Yes.
The camera working now?
Yeah,
Can you
yeah,
hear
yeah.
me?
Yeah, yes.
All right.
Okay.
Well, my name is Mohammed Salman. I work as an assistant professor at the German University in Cairo. And I have a PhD from the University of Central Florida in partial differential equations. Well, through my career, like it was like basically like teaching either in Alabama or in Qatar University and or in Delaware. Well, I mean here you still have like an interaction with some colleague, by the way, about like some topics in recession, partial differential equation numerical analysis. But this didn't lead to anything yet. But this is a quick thing about myself. All right, so I am ready, like for your question.
So doctor, I was watching a video. Okay, it was saying that AI is going to create a lot of problem to the pure mathematics. Because nowadays there are software which is going to solve the theorems they are going to solve. And at the time that the a to the power n plus b to the power n equal to c to the power Fermat's theorem took hundreds of pages and so many of years here. Now, if you are going to use a tool called Lean, he is going to solve within no time. So the question now here is from the advantage and disadvantage perspective. I'm just going to ask you this point that you will please delve in this one, that what are the advantages and disadvantages of AI in education? So they try to be specific from this perspective that I raised the question about, and your experience, like when the time that you took in doing research before and the time that you are guiding now, the many things are available faster. So it will be helping you to do the research in a quick space of time. So I just try to share your experience, okay, regarding this, the advantage and disadvantage of AI in education. So over to you, sir.
Well, okay. Like if you go through the literature, by the way, yes,
Yeah.
like the AI is expected to play a major role, by the way, in education.
Correct, no doubt about it.
And well, you can touch that in a lot of the websites like Alex, for example, or WebAssign, or the things that are related to learning languages. But from my experience, it is too far from like growing up in mathematics. Well,
do you hear me? Doctor, do you hear me? I think it's lagging. So, doctor, so he's lagging. So what I was saying, the question nowadays, what is before the mathematician is that if the software is going to do going to prove the theorems and all that, then what is going to happen? It's not only proving the theorem, he's going to guide you what will go after that one. And exactly similarly, it's going to predict the future course.
I dealt with like the
Yes.
with
Yes,
like couple of the.
Yes, doctor. Yes. Yes, doctor. Yes. Continue.
Sorry, guys. Sorry, I mean,
Continue,
I don't know.
I was
Sorry
managing
for
you,
that.
doctor.
Can you hear me now?
Yes. Okay. Continue.
Can you hear me now?
Yes. Continue.
Again, in mathematics, I still have the feeling it is too far from like material. By the way, like the AI will, it's not going to be ready very soon to replace the human. I mean, well, okay. By the way, like there are some tools now that are created that probably can solve some very well-known problems like differential equations or whatever, like as long as you give it like I mean this kind of differential equation to the tool, that will give you the answer in a very nice way. But well, I mean, like where in mathematics like you can find a teacher like for instance like the linear algebra classes for that guy from MIT. I mean, it's one of the very famous like education material that's been created by human, by the way, where everybody enjoy it every single day, by the way.
Yes, that all that is
well,
really
can AI bring me this today? I don't know. Well, AI cannot even handle the younger ages. Like, I mean, if you have
a kid of like, I don't know, a KG or first or second grader, like how would they guide it by AI through their learning? Yeah, I know AI can, like, I mean, of course, by the way, like it still can play a very major role, I mean, in many topics, and can, like, I mean, personal learning, the feedback that can give the students while they reading the materials, all this stuff. But still, and there are some topics, as I say, like in mathematics, for instance, it's not close to perfect, by the way, until now. And as I mentioned, there are very many simple problems that you can ask it for the AI, and eventually, well, they give you a wrong answer. Well, like some simple question. I mean, actually, there are some publications. I've even seen some publications where they found the pitfalls in, like, for instance, in Bard or in ChatGPT, when they deal with some, like, very elementary questions that for the college degree levels, by the way, they didn't get the correct answer. So well, there might be some advanced tools, I mean, that can handle this stuff, where people are still working on it, but it's not going to be extensive. Well, can you find me a package that will go improve the Colette conjecture, for instance, or the Riemann hypothesis, or, well, I don't know. Like, I mean, there is no answer until now from, like, from the human side, and I will never, like, I mean, expect the machine to get an answer, by the way, at least on the short run. Well, that's what I want to comment on.
Actually, Dr. Just recently I was watching the man. He's in professor in Imperial College of London. He is talking about through the lean, and there is another software, COQ. Okay, these things are going to solve each and every problem, and he is rejecting all these theories like rubbish, because it is going to be like the topology and Riemann geometry and all these things. He is rejecting. I don't know if it's time to see each one, but a challenge is going to come for the mathematician, no doubt about this, because when the problem is being solved, okay, and the syllabus will be designed in a way which helps to AI only, then where will be the human touch required? This is a still question to be seen later on, because the one who is developed all this, they are going to design the curriculum in the similar way, and it will suit to them. So naturally, the human touch requirement will become a thing obsolete, like the cloth we are now washing is so white that people have forgotten there will be a spot onto it also. They will forget the meaning of the spot on the cloth. So exactly a similar way, they will design a course and curriculum in a way the student will not require all these things. But we are thinking at the moment, according to the domain and the platform we are enjoying, our what you can say, we are comfortable with our comfort zone. We are not able to recognize, but they have the plan, which is really going to revolutionize this one. So now, after knowing a lot of things about this one, I'm going to my brother from Kolkata. I love him. Whole Kolkata likes him. The government of West Bengal has given him a kind of jewel of Shiksha Ratan. I mean, he has got this one. So first of all, I would like to call upon Dr. Farooq Rahman. Could you just please introduce and try to give your achievements, okay? And then we will be asking you questions. So over to Dr. Farooq Rahman.
Good evening.
Good evening.
Can you hear me?
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, myself, actually, I'm thankful to Professor Reyaz.
Thank you.
I feel honored just attending this beautiful conversations about AI and everything. And I have heard about Dr. Binish, Dr. Adnan, Mr. Tariq, Dr. Farooq, Dr. Salman. Okay, I am actually, I'm not an expert on AI, But okay, but I can discuss some things. So at first I can introduce myself. I am currently a professor of mathematics in Jadavpur University. Actually, I got DST Fast Track Young Scientist Award in 2005 and UGC Postdoctoral Research Award in 2012 from Government of India. I was awarded twice UNESCO Associateship from the World Academy of Science, Italy, for 2011. I was elected as a fellow of Royal Astronomical Society, the FRS, from London. I have been included the world top 2% scientists in the year 2020, 21, 22, and 23 in the research field of nuclear and particle physics. Recently, just Professor Reyaz mentioned that I got Shiksha Ratna Award from Government of West Bengal. I have 34 students who have got their PhD degree under my supervision. And I have more than 350 research papers in various international journals. And I have written some books. You can see some books from Journal of Relativity from Cambridge University, Journal of Relativity from Springer, and so on. Okay, so Professor Reyaz, you can.
Yes. So with all our, thank you very much. You managed to give me time, Doctor. So now I will be asking you, sharing your experience regarding math. Okay. So the question to you is, it's very relevant question, and everybody is talking about this. Can AI replace teachers? This is
okay.
where,
Okay, that actually good question. Actually, AI as well as teachers can work together. That's what I realize.
very good, very good.
But there is some advantage on using AI, but we can neglect teachers. I just mentioned some points. You can. I think it is for my realization. You can. I don't know whether we agree or not. I just tell some think whether teachers or AI can work individually or together. Okay. So AI can automate routine work tasks and offer personalized learning experience and provide valuable data insight. It is most effective when used in collaboration with human teachers. Mentioning the interaction between AI and human educators holds the potential to enhance the overall educational experience, allowing teachers to focus on areas that require human intuition, emotional intelligence, and creativity. In essence, while AI can be a powerful tool in education, definitely it is unlikely to entirely replace the various roles that teachers play in shaping and learning of students. Now, the question whether AI replaces teachers, it is a complex and involves various considerations. While AI technology have made significant steps in the field of education, they currently lack certain essential qualities that make human teachers irreplaceable.
Correct.
Here are some key points to consider. Such
Yes.
one point, personalized learning.
Yes. Oh, very good, Doctor. Yes.
I can say some just 1 or 2 points.
Yeah, continue.
AI can produce personalized learning experience by analyzing the individual student's data and adopting content accordingly. However, teachers, being a human touch, understanding the emotional and social aspects of learning that AI may struggle to grasp. Another interesting observation is teachers impart ethical values and moral guidance, helping students direct complex ethical dilemmas. Teachers' ethics involves brief decision making, which may not be within the capabilities of AI. Again, students can receive additional help outside the regular class hours enhancing their understanding of complex topics. Thank you.
Yes, correct. Right here, you have pointed out very nice point, because the emotional intelligence is not going to be addressed by artificial intelligence. And also, when the students come to the class, the teacher see a student is not in a good mood, he can talk to him personally, he will speak to him, he can motivate him to learn. But this is not going to happen through the AI. AI is not going to give her suggestion, say, you will succeed, one day you will succeed, do this, do that. It will not happen. He will just he will put the question. Also, there are one of the most important thing which many people miss that one, that AI will do what you will ask him to do. So what an intelligent person will ask will not be same as the learner who is going to ask. Okay. So the prompt is excellent, important over there. The way you put your prompt, the way he will answer to you. So the main task, main difficult task will be to explain everyone how to ask question to the chat GPT or whatever AI tool is asking. You will not just give simple, do this, do that, and you will not get the similar answer. As Dr. Salman has pointed out, sometimes it has given wrong answer, just because it might happen that it was not put into the proper way, the prompt were not correct. So the first challenge to make a AI tool effective is to let the people learn how to ask question to the Egypt for you. How to so the prompt is very important. Learning the prompt, you improve the prompt, your result will be improved further. So this is one of the biggest challenge to learn. The rest of the thing, even if it is costly, it cannot be avoided, because if a child is working, he has to work and study both together. So what he needs, he cannot go to the school. Okay, so what will happen to him? He needs some help or some kind of arrangement which will help him to take the education. Nobody can be deprived from the education. This is the birthright. So he needs some arrangement. So AI is going to provide him some kind of support to get him educated. This is really fantastic, and he will be getting personalized, as many of the panelists talk about the personalized attention, immediate feedback. Because when the normal cases, when the teacher teaches the course and give him the homework, the student is do his homework at the home. He doesn't know he's right or wrong. But if he is using the AI tools, he can be getting where he is wrong, how he did mistakes, everything. It will be explained to him. So he will be getting immediate feedback. So he will be having desire to do more and more problem. But if he's not getting feedback, he will stop over there. His learning will stop. So AI is going to help in a big way. There is no doubt about this. But the real thing is that we have to address a few things. But before that, I will come to this at the end. I will just like to ask few more questions, and this will be general. Whoever feel they can raise their hand and answer this question from my side. Okay. This is a very big question. Whole world is after two things. One thing is sustainability. Everybody, they are putting sustainability in everything. I was very happy to write an article on sustainability in math class, sustainable math classroom. So this is happening now, okay? But another important thing is inclusive learning, diversity, equity, and equality, okay? All these are another important things which the UNESCO is asking to implement everywhere, at every place, to every organization. This is extremely important. So like the diversity I told you. So now my question is going to be open to everyone. Just raise your hand who want to. How can mathematical community promote inclusivity and diversity in the field, especially considering the impact of AI on various sectors of society? I think my question is clear to you, sir. I repeat the question. How can mathematical community promote inclusivity and diversity in the field, especially considering the impact of AI on various sectors of society? Like example I give, for example, I told the AI tool is not for all. If it is not for all, in that case, how inclusivity and diversity will be there? This is a simple example to come into the answer of this question. So Dr. Binish has raised her hand. She wants to explain this one. So anybody else? So I will give him chance next. So let us go to Dr. Binish. You are enthusiastic, you are young, you have taken the sheep to move forward. So over to you. Go ahead.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Promoting inclusivity and diversity in the mathematical community is crucial for forecasting innovation, creativity, and more equitable representation of perspective. This is especially important given the increasing impact of AI on various sectors of society, like establish outreach programs to introduce mathematics to underrepresented groups, including women and minorities from an early age. Support and participate in initiatives that bring mathematical education to underserved communities. Create mentorship programs that pair underrepresented individuals with the experienced mentors in the field, like promote diverse role models and highlight the achievements of individuals from underrepresented groups in mathematical research and education. Encourage conferences, seminars, and publications to feature a diverse range of speakers and authors. By support initiatives that bridge the gap between mathematics and other disciplines to address real world challenges. Highlight the societal impact of mathematics and how it can contribute to addressing diverse global challenges. So, like we are using the hybrid mode for this talk, offer some different ensure conferences and workshops for accessible individual, those who have some other barriers or other restrictions. Restrictions mean the traveling issues and kind of other problems in their hometown. So they need established network and support groups for underrepresenting individuals within the mathematical community, and collaborate with industry partners to bridge the gap between academia and industry, promoting diversity and inclusion across sectors implemented by artificial intelligence. So by implementing these strategies, mathematical community can contribute to building a more inclusive and diverse field that harness the full range of talent and perspective to address the challenges posed by artificial intelligence and its impact on society.
Very good, very good, very good. So you pointed out one of the things that, like for example, you would also like to. Okay, just a minute, Dr. Farooq. You already pointed out about the elderly people. With the people we are not bringing them in the school, they don't want to come to school. Through AI, they can be included. This is one of the important point that you have raised. Is a fantastic AI is going to help them, and also the physically challenged people. If the AI is making tools in such a way that the physically challenged people can also study, because Stephen Hawking's the physically challenged person, what they have given, he has given to the world. The people are more interested to find these kind of things from other physically challenged people, and people are researching on them. So AI might help in it, or hopefully, inshallah. So Dr. Farooq also want to add it. Muhammad Farooq. So over to you, sir.
Thank you very much, sir. Actually, I would like to add that as a mathematical community, we have the responsibility to create awareness. Means, for example, one of the biggest you can say advantage of now is AI stat, particularly for the the research students, master level or PhD level. They can easily now means they can select a topic, which is very one of the most challenging thing, how to select the topic of your research. So now it's really helps you out, means at least in a short time, because for example, in my case, I took about 2 or 3 months to just select the topic. So now it's very easy for that. Now, one more thing which is very important, that for example, here, for the sake of awareness, I totally agree to Professor Farooq Rahman, which mentioned some good points about how means AI replace a teacher or not. Same time, you also mentioned one of the videos. I agree that means that the pure mathematics side is really affected now. Means it will be basically maybe in future it will be totally obsolete, quite possible because of this AI. So as a this is a responsibility for us on our shoulder. We have to guide our students or our children that you should have to deviate, make some innovation in the topics. For example, uh, instead of go to the pure science and mathematics, just go for some teaching pedagogy as well. Means where you can involve the emotional intelligence, motivation, because the research has published a lot from the topic that without motivation, the student cannot, for example, love calculus, particularly the maths. So they can so we have to guide the students to choosing a topic that not go in the pure math side. This proves and solving the some problems. It can be done by the AI now. There's no question. So you have to add some for example personality development, in some emotional intelligence, some motivation. So you have to add something, the human touch, so that you cannot be obsolete.
Very good. Very good. You pointed out, that there was a time, some 50 years ago, the number theory was going to become obsolete. Linear algebra was, when functional analysis was going to be rejected. But look here, it is said that what pure mathematician thinks today, the scientist thinks it after 100 years. Like the Boolean algebra, when the Boolean algebra was invented, who understood that it will have so much of applications? So the pure mathematics is not going to be thrown out in no ways, because it is the basis of everything. It is just like what we say, the Arba Anasir. In the knowledge, mathematics plays the same role. It is embedded in the human body. Mathematics cannot be taken out, whatever the machine does. So this is one of the important point. Now, it is the time, because we have already covered our time. I think we have to ask more questions, but the time is really obstructing me not to go ahead. I would like to give chance to, and he can ask question to person, to a specific person. Okay, so from the audience, if there anyone want to ask question from any of the professors, so you can do so. Raise your hand or come forward and ask these questions. Anybody is there from audience? Dr. Nihal Ahmad Ansari, Dr. Muhammad Hassan. Yeah, yes, sir. Doctor, you want to ask the question? Shaista, is there anybody who want to ask question?
I have a question here.
Yeah, yes, sir. Yes.
How often do you have this kind of meeting?
Yeah, that's the problem.
How often do you have like this kind of gathering?
I conduct every week, but these times, because I'm really busy in my university, too much work, so it got delayed. So far, I have conducted 40 such programs, in which I do two types of programs. One is I take the interview of the individuals, where I talk about his journey and his specialization he shared with the public, especially the students. And the other one is like the panel discussions. So I do quite often, once, at least 2 in a month. That's my target. Okay, that's what I do. Inshallah, I will be expecting some of you to be prepared themselves and have a webinar on your specific topic. I will be doing that one. Okay.
Now, of course, we need support for that. If we have some support, then definitely we can continue. Yeah.
Yeah. Specific topics that you want to discuss about, then I can give chance to organize it for you, especially, and it will be a kind of webinar. People will be benefiting from an experience, especially the students. Okay, I want you to be a guide for the fellow students and those who are aspiring to become like you. This will be really a guide for them. That's my vision and mission, as I spoke in the beginning. Okay, so anybody from the audience, I want to ask question. Anybody from audience? Okay, so anyone from the panelists to other panelists, you can ask. I would like to interfere something. I have my YouTube channel. Okay, I will send you the link for this one to you all. You will please subscribe them and let your friend students also subscribe to this because I want it to reach to the many people. This will only happen when it goes to the other people. So I will be sending you the link for my YouTube channel where I will upload this program. Okay, so this is a kind, humble request. This gives me a pleasure that many people are listening to all these programs. So I will thank you for that. So anybody among the audience, okay, audience, if not from that panelist, want to ask something, then I will be giving my concluding remark after that. Anybody? Okay.
Thank you, Dr. Riyad, for this talk.
Okay, so
Very
just
thanks. Very thanks.
just one thing, I will be leaving you with a question like this. Every time anything new comes, people are always apprehensive. Human beings always look the negative side more often than the positive side, because it is all because of their comfort zone. They live in their comfort zone, so don't want to come out immediately from them. They try to listen. It is very simple. When I'm sitting over here, I cannot see beyond the wall. If I want to see beyond the wall, I have to leave this place and I have to go there, then see what is that. So human being immediately doesn't like to do. But when he sees the result, and then he is forced to do. But by that time, he loses many things. The same thing has happened if the India is known by world community is only because of the IT industry. IT industry, when our then Prime Minister wanted to bring the computer, there was a strong oppositions. But when the computer came into India, look, now they are leading in many Indians are working all over the world just because of the IT sectors. So you don't know what is in the future. So technology is always trying to make your life easier for the human being. You should try to just try to take it up. Only problem that every individual educator is going to face is to train themselves into AI learning tools. If they are not trained to use this AI learning tool, they will be the one who will be facing trouble. So sooner the better. And the one who has been using, he want to add over here. So quickly, Mama Tariq, add something.
Thank you so much. I heard mashallah and everyone was amazing. Just I have one question to all my panelists, all my senior members. For all of you, I just want to know the real touch of educators and AI. What percentage you are going to give us? One by one. Means what percentage you are going to give AI and what percentage to give the physical teachers in the terms of mathematics?
Very good question. And I would like to also have to listen. One by yes,
just the percentage, yeah, for each and everyone.
Yes, what Farooq Saab?
The teacher is 70%. AI only 30.
Sorry.
70%
Okay,
teachers,
let him
30%
speak.
AI.
Teacher 70, AI 30. Okay, no problem.
Okay, doctor.
The next, Binny, what you want to say?
I just want to add one thing, that the AI is for increasing efficiency, to make things easy, not to replacing your educators, your mentors. There is always a need of a guider or mentor. So obviously, as a AI person, I give 85 to 90% to AI, because AI is for easiness, to solve things, not to replace persons and human beings. So for mathematics, yeah, it's a huge role in mathematics in all over the world education. So it's as an AI person, my more vote side according towards the AI.
So suppose a person has a father and he has another is a guardian. Okay, guardian is brought him up. Okay, and so when he's going to write his name to your parent, whose name he will write? Will write to the name of the father or the guardian.
So, Dr. Sayeda, according to you, you are giving 90% to 90% to AI and 10%.
Let me come up with the other panelists. So very good. It's your personal opinion, okay? So Dr. Salman, how much percentage you will give? Dr. Salman.
Well, I would just believe in AI as just a complementary part, by the way. I mean, like the teaching job cannot be done without a teacher, at least for now.
Okay. So you will give at least 80% to teaching, right?
Yes, I would say that.
Or
I would say
100%?
that.
80%? Okay,
Yes.
very good. Okay, now Farooq Bhai, Dr. Farooq Rahman.
As far as I realize, 75% teachers and 25% AI.
Very good, very good, very good.
But I can't neglect AI.
Yeah,
but,
correct.
But
Correct.
people needs teachers. Okay. But AI helps us. So
Very
that's why 75% teachers and 25%, but they work together.
Very good, very good. Adnan Bhai, Dr. Adnan.
Sir, just actually, mathematics is the dynamic.
Oh, the battery dead. My battery is dead, by the way. I mean, it doesn't have much.
Okay, no problem. Okay, Dr. Adnan.
Okay. As I discussed, mathematics is a dynamic field that evolves over time. Okay? Mathematics actually contribute to develop the new theories and their creative thinking in essential for pushing the boundaries of mathematical knowledge. As Dr. Farooq already explained in his answer, and I add one few statements, then I will give the final answer. Actually, developing AI tools does also require a strong understanding of mathematical concept, okay, and designing the algorithms, models, optimize these performance of AI system. Is backend the mathematics actually? So, but if we need to explain few concepts like with the help of augmented reality, virtual reality, we need AI tools. If we explain our concept with the help of AI tools, student can understand very easily, as compared to like as one of the panelists explained that the graph, some mathematical functions, if we just explain like this and sketch with the help of marker like this one, it's not too much accurate. If we use some MATLAB software, AI-based software, they explain very well. I think so 75-25. 75 for the teachers and 25 as a AI.
Very good. Now, I have got here, I think that for the teachers, the percentage is very high, and I will be giving my personal remark, then I will give to you, Tariq, okay?
But you didn't tell us. What is your opinion?
I will tell you right now. Dr. Salman, okay. Look, this is the story of hen and egg cases. Okay, in my case, in my idea, first idea you have, then you want to improvise it, understand it. You need something else. So you have something which is coming from where? You got from somewhere, right? So mathematical knowledge needed to be understand better. You need the tool. Okay, the AI is not going to create a mathematics, okay, is going to enable you to understand the mathematics. Although they are claiming nowadays that they will create mathematics, okay, that we will be seeing. But creation of mathematics, as I told you before, that 100 years ago, when the Boolean algebra was introduced, everybody was talking what this nonsense is talking about. Now look, the computer itself is based on this Boolean algebra, okay, concept. So so teaching through the human touch is at most required, because just take it for example, solid of revolution, a volume of the solid of revolution. Imagine 200 years ago how the people have imagined, like they use calculus to find the solid of revolution, okay, for volume of solid of revolution, how they have imagined. Now you can easily graph them and show them, and it will be understood. So what is happening? The real mathematics comes from the intuitive mind only, and you want to understand clear, then only you need other separate tools. So they will go together. As many of you have pointed out. My vote also goes to the personalized teaching. Okay, about AI tool, I need it. AI tool, I need it. Without that, I cannot go. You have to live in this era. you have to be with them. You cannot drive because you are a good athlete. You will not be driving cycle to go to the Abu Dhabi from 200 kilometers. You must have to use the car which is available to you at hand. So you will not be wasting your time. Time is also money. Time is energy. Time is everything. So if through something you can save your time, you must be using it. Okay, but the real creation will take place from the human. The human touch, emotional intelligence will help the students to learn. These are there. So I think I have.
So your percentage is 80-20.
Okay, so I don't need to add more, but I will be just doing a summary of your observation, and I will declare this meeting finished. Dr. Abdul Salman, I think he has left. Most of you, I have observed, you are fully understanding the topic, and you have given your clear perception of each and every question. Yeah, yes, sir. Boliye.
Just I add one statement. Actually, sir, there's a person who developed these AI tools. Definitely.
Yes.
Yeah.
So for development of these AI tools, I strongly believe that if you have a strong mathematical background, then you're able to design.
Exactly.
Otherwise,
Yeah,
first you create the mathematical model, then you simulate that mathematical model.
Yes, yes.
Or
Correct.
even if you need to propose some novel algorithms, which is not available in any AI tool, you need to design some mathematical model and to implement using with the help of any coding tools. I think mathematics is very
Like who created ChatGPT?
Yes, yes. The same thing.
scientist, yeah.
So I will just like to conclude here now that everybody has really justified with the participation in the meeting through their answers. I'm really thankful to you all. You people manage your time to come over and given me more than 1.5 hour times. So I'm really thankful to you all. And let this contribution, what I'm trying to give to the community, be continued, and it will happen only through you people support. So whenever I'm trying to connect the people, if the people agree, then only I can manage it. Just like I use the tool only when I have the person. Exactly similar way, when I have the question, then only I need the answer. So exactly similar way, this program will continue to happen, and it will be happening, inshallah, bi-monthly or quarterly, it can be seen. So final takeaway is here that nobody denied the efficiency. Nobody can refuse the efficiency of AI. It is needed, and it must go on, but we must take care of our mathematical ability. We should not let, because I was participating in a place where the people saying, why I will allow my child to study traditional mathematics when I need badly, I will get everything, job and everything through AI tools and automation. So why I will do this? So this was really a kind of question that you can understand was very, very, very wrong perceptions. Mathematics has to be studied. It should go on, but to make better understanding, you must use AI tools. Many questions, like as I told you, if you want to solve theta equal to sine theta, okay, you will use the graph. But how accurately you will get the solutions? So you need some tools that you are using MATLABs, and then you are going to do that one. This is just to, but it doesn't mean.
But when I'm so sorry, but when I was saying that this mathematics has been improvement, means you can see the improvement if we use and towards to the graphical structure. You said correct. Not everything.
Correct. So what I'm saying, you need this one, but the accurate value, if you want to precise up to certain decimal place, then you have to use what? Numerical methods. If you use numerical methods, then you are trying to get the solution of the same problem. There are several huge branch of mathematics which is solving mathematics numerically. Even if it doesn't happen, then you go to the AI tools. But there is a process. Human being is developing. So human mathematicians has only one goal. Mathematician has only one goal. What is that? To solve each and every real life problem. And all the development is because of this commitment. So hopefully in the future, people will be continue to doing mathematics as a subject must continue. AI must be supported. And with this conclusive remarks, I would like to thank you once again all of you, you spared the time, you contributed. You must have spared some more time for the study. So I'm really thankful to you all, and would like to see you again in some program. So till then, goodbye to you all, and see you again.
Thank you. Stay happy always.
Thank you so much to everybody.
Thank you,
Thank you
sir.
so much to all of you.
Thank you.
Thank you.